Hello and welcome here today in Dragon Age Origins continuing our run with our mage. In last episodes we managed, well, we explored and did a little lore stuff here in Ostagar. I am recording, yes I am, perfect. Now, we have Alistar in our group, in our party group. We can talk to him.
Yes?
Tell me a little bit about yourself.
As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago. The Chantry raised me. And becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago. Duncan saw I wasn't happy and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden. The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him.
You didn't want to join the Chantry?
It just wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry.
You speak fondly of Duncan.
I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me.
Maybe Duncan thought you'd be useful.
Or maybe he just happens to be a good man.
I don't have anything else to ask.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
Put the move to Duncan. Now that we find Alistar. We don't have... Well, we can put this here. And this thing. The mushroom, you can eat that, right? Yeah. You can chew that. Or we can make a
Where
potion
shall I
out
head?
of that. No.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need? What do we need the Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
Find the archive and the 3 vials of blood. Understand?
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Have our party ready. You have defender, aggressive. Perfect. Next, you Custom, no, you will be archer. Yeah, let's go with archer. Pin it down. Enemy. Enemy. Where is that? Rank. No. Article for the murmur. Action attack. We want to set him to attack. We using ranchet. No,
Yes?
this guy. Attack this. Scrapper. Aggressive. Perfect. We are going with that setting and we go off to the Korkari Wilds.
I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
We'll see if we can manage to get enough money for the stuff. Also, we are not going to kill the prisoner and get the and steal the coffer of the mages, because that will be against the Lord of character. He will not do that. Wolf. Yes. Very well. Dun, 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 dun. If the music is a big audio. Just put it like this. Managed to strike him.
There is no hope for you now!
We can cast this on
will be
Victory to do more damage.
Yes. Okay, go with you now!
Going to recast this on ourselves.
This will not end well.
Hold, but we can kill it. Perfect.
Of course.
So right here we have Barret and the bit. That's to defense, it's okay. We managed to win this encounter.
Let's get what we came for and head back to Duncan.
I have a few questions for you.
What about?
Can you tell us about the Grey Wardens?
So I imagine. What would you like to know?
What makes you all so special?
The Grey Wardens are warriors without equal. Darkspawn threatened to destroy the world 4 times over. Each time, the Grey Wardens led mankind to victory. Nobody knows more about Darkspawn, and nobody's better equipped to deal with them. You'll see. Trust me.
Where are all the Grey Wardens now?
The others are camped with the King's soldiers in the valley. The The king's given us a position of honor at the vanguard, despite our small numbers. I think Qwinn is actually excited to ride into battle with us. Maybe he thinks that's what his father would have done.
So the Great Wardens have the right to recruit anyone.
King Marek, Qwynn's father, reaffirmed the power the Grey Wardens were given during the Blights. In practice, we can't conscript too often without hurting our cause. We were exiled from Ferelden once. Best not to let that happen again.
That's all I wanted to know.
You want to ask me about something else?
Yes, in fact. The Blight.
Of course.
How do Great Ones then defeat the Blights?
We chop off the snake's head. It's the only way. According to texts, the most famous Grey Warden leader, Garahel, killed the Archdemon Underal in personal combat at the Battle of Aesley to end the last Blight. Without the Archdemon to command them, the Darkspawn flee back underground.
I see. So what is the Blight? Where did the Darkspawn come from?
You want the Chantry's version or the truth?
Give me the truth then.
The truth is we don't really know. They come up from the ground, and that's as far as we've gotten.
So what you talking about was the first Blight?
Yes, and it nearly wiped us out. When defeated, the Darkspawn flee back underground and seek out another old god to taint, thus bringing another Blight.
What is an Archdemon exactly?
The old gods were dragons, so the stories say. Big ones. Intelligent, even. The Tevinter Empire had big statues of them. Each dragon had a name and a place in the cosmos. It's all very intricate. The archdemons may not be the old gods, but they're definitely dragons.
So where is the Archdemon for this Blight?
We haven't seen it yet. People are beginning to think this is just an unusually large Darkspawn raid without an archdemon to unify them. But seriously, the archdemon could be in the wilds or underground. It could be hiding. Just because it hasn't shown itself doesn't mean it isn't out there.
So why not kill all the Darkspawn when they are underground?
They've controlled the deep roads ever since they defeated the Dwarven kingdoms. Even if we invaded, we can only chase them so far.
I see. That's all I wanted to know.
You want to ask me about something else?
Can you tell me about Duncan?
Duncan is the leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, which he would say doesn't mean much, as there aren't many of us here. Yet, beyond that, he's a good man. A good judge of character. I owe him a lot. What about you? What do you think of him?
He seems like a kind man, if I firm.
Fair enough. He's done the best he can with what little he has. And that includes me, I guess. You want to ask me about something else?
This should come in battle.
One tomorrow. I'll tell you. It's Tairn Loghain we should be looking to win it, not the king. Qwinn just wants his place in history. The Tairn is planning the strategy. That's my opinion, anyway. I guess I should be thankful the king favors us Grey Wardens. But I know who's keeping the lid on the pot.
I see. What no, why is happening here of all places?
We're at the edge of the Korkari Wilds, the eye of the Blight Storm, right where the Horde will be coming. Ostagar itself is an excellent defensive position. The Wilders were pushed back from here time and again in ancient days.
What are the chances of succeed?
I'm sure Tairn Loghain has the battle planned to the last detail. Still, no Blight has ever been defeated with so little cost.
How much are we be participating?
You know, that's a good question. The other Grey Wardens are riding into battle with the king. I don't know if you'll be with them.
That's all I
You want
want
to
to
ask
know.
me about something else?
I have no more questions.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
You can tell to
I'm
Jory
ready.
now. You said you were from Redcliffe.
I hail from Redcliffe, but Duncan recruited me in Highover, a city off the northern coast. Have you travelled there?
No, never.
I was in Arlayman's retinue when he attended King Maric's funeral. It was in Highover that I met Maël'rhin. I was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, Maël'rhin. Now, for years, I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Arlayman gave me leave to serve in Highover, but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me, at least until I was recruited.
How did the Green Wardens find you?
Last month, Duncan visited Highover, and the band held a tournament in his honor. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now. But Ferelden needs my blade, and I shall not falter.
What do you think of Duncan?
He has a seemingly impossible task, with a scarce handful of Grey Wardens, yet he does not complain or flinch from his duty.
What do you think we should do now?
We need to find those documents and the Darkspawn blood. It should be interesting.
Let's go.
Indeed.
Yes?
Where are you from, David?
I grew up in a village about a day's trip to the east. Little blot you wouldn't even find on a map. Haven't been back in years. I struck out for the city as soon as I could outrun my pa. I've been in Maël'rhin for what, 6 years now? Never liked it much, but there's more purses there than anywhere else.
So you're a cutler.
And a pickpocket, thank you very much. Or was, anyhow. Who'd ever guess I'd end up a Grey Warden?
So how did the Grey Warden find you?
I found them. I cut Duncan's purse while he was standing in a crowd. He grabs my wrist, but I squirm out and bolt. The old bugger can run, but the garrison caught me first. I'm a wanted man in Maël'rhin, you see, so they were going to string me up right there.
What happened then?
Duncan stopped them, invoked the right of conscription. I gave the garrison the finger while I was walking away. Don't know why Duncan wants someone like me, but he says finesse is important and that I'm fast with a blade. You bet your boots I am. Besides, it beats getting strung up.
So what do you think of Duncan?
All right for an old bugger. He's faster than he looks too.
What do you think we should do now?
You heard the same speech I did. Blood and old treaties. Off we go into the wilds.
So let's go.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
Perfect, we know our party members. Now.
Over here.
Dain soldier.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
We can take you back.
If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? 12? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming test danger is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
I see. Missionary shopping. This is the mission. Here, a letter, take out. Look at the trail, falling ruined building, falling into the bridge, past the submerged tower on the right. See. Now. Shall I flower there? No. We have to fight these guys here.
As you say. Yes.
Not this one.
As you say.
This we are protected from venture attack. We're going to paralyze this guy.
So shall it be!
Right.
Do not say your prayers! Is that it? Some fun! Let's make this quick! Of course. You will not win! Yes. Of course. As you say. Now who's the idiot? This will not end well for you.
Okay.
Any last words? Yes.
Let's protect us with a glyph.
You shall not touch me! There is no hope for you now! Now you fall! Now you die!
Okay. We had advantage against them from here because that blocks bonus against missile attacks. That blocks them. So 2 in magic, 1 in wild power, I believe it was. We started with wild power, then again to make it even. We want to make even constitution. Next. Glyph of repulsion, that's what we need to mass paralyze enemies. Here. Now let's take the elf group there. This camp, I believe, from this side is more difficult than from the other side. So we're going to see if we can outmaneuver them. There's enemies there.
This will not
Eating, beep, beep, beep. Let's heal that. Then Leaf of Paralysis. Alistar, go back. Fury, go back to you. To move on here.
Yes.
Leaf of Paralysis here. Boom! It explodes and paralyzes all of them. This guy.
Yes.
He resisted. That guy is strong.
You will not win.
Perfect. We are going to boost Yuri.
It will be done.
It's coming to us.
I will not falter.
With the fighting. Perfect. We take him down.
Let us end this.
We're going to try to take the Gale of Dogs first.
You have forced my hand. Ha! We have done well.
Perfect. You
On
can
it.
inefficient skill. Someone
Careful.
attacking us.
I'm sensing darkspawn nearby. Just be on your guard.
This guy here.
Say I didn't warn you.
Not that. This one.
Very well. It will be done.
Right then.
I knew we could not lose.
Together.
Perfect. We take that. Last Testament.
On it.
We have a rock, but not so
What do you know?
rock.
More darkspawn about.
Did not. Did one.
Prepare for random violence.
Very well.
Dissuade them.
Of course. As you say. Right to the face. Pull it.
All of them are down. Think yes.
Very well.
No, this is the same side we were from the other crosspath.
My Grey Warden sense is tingling.
Yes.
We're in danger again.
You shall not touch me! Say your prayers! Any last words?
Perfect. We are coordinating well.
We have done well!
Perfect. Great teamwork, my dudes. We're playing on nightmare difficulty, but I believe this is a good balanced team. We have a mage, a rogue, a warrior, a defensive warrior, and an aggressive warrior. That's pretty nice.
As you say.
You two, stay back. Stay back for now.
Here.
Very well.
And we're still alive.
Perfect. We are going to take them by surprise. You, Ghost.
Can't see you, they can't kill you.
Hold position. They're going hold position there. Here. Yellow archer.
My power is yours.
Perfect. Completed. Now. Glyph of paralysis here. Glyph of repulsion there.
As you say.
Perfect.
Yes. I will not harm you. Flee while you can.
Nice. And the other one is beautiful. Perfect. We are going to save because this fight is very hard actually. This is one of this and the one in the campfire are the just doggers fights in this area. Where positions? No. Up here. Take the high ground. Yeah, you are going to wait here. David.
If they can't see you, they can't kill you.
Unlock. I want to fight the yellow archer first. Yellow archer.
Dead yet?
No, that's wrong. You rotated here, I fear this guy. Glyph for repulsion. You are indeed. What kind of controller? With that. Well, we're going to stay here onto the glyph. What did you do? Combine them. They cannot. They don't. We can paralyze this guy here.
You shall not touch me!
David, go here and actually drink a potion.
Right.
I am ready.
Yes.
Dead yet?
Hi guys, we're going to go after that guy there.
As you say.
Right to the face.
You have forced my hand!
Wait, no, there is another guy, yellow archer there.
Say your prayers.
With warding gate of paralysis. Paralyzes.
A bit more dying, please.
Nah, another one.
As you say. So shall it be!
Perfect. All down. Perfect. Perfect. Just iron sword, tickle. You warden long sword, no. Amulet, you have the warden sword. Appetite, one more, cold resistance. And use this. That's for David. Perfect. Now, hidden cache. Take the lockbox to bring it to Jetta. Continue. Next up, the chassis signs.
Looky here.
other one is here.
Looky here.
Where's the other one? I believe it's down here. Right? No? Picture on the map. Where is that? There. Next up, down here. Next one is up there. I believe we are following it backwards, probably. No. It's here. And next one is that. On here.
Looky here.
Here for reproduction of here. And then glyph of paralysis.
Ha! Too slow. At your command.
Is pathfinding here. You're going to cast this on them. And remove them too.
As you say. Go! Now!
Alpha Wolf.
Of course.
Me. That's coming to jail. To
Now
David.
you see true power.
We're going to the ground. The little
Flee
one.
while you can. Yes. Time for some fun. To the death. Turn and run.
Right. Let's take this guy here.
You should have fled. Make it. As you say.
Now time to take off the
I knew we could not lose.
pick all of them down. Let's see if we can get the juicy stuff here. Later. For a letter to Chokbia. Now. Alistair David Surgeria. He can take this sword. I'm going to save. And we are up to the next. We had an autosave here. This guy there. Leave for repulsion on.
Very well.
More dark spawn. Close by. You know the drill.
Resisted. Take these guys.
They can't see you, they can't kill you.
Let's hit him. Miss. Remove David.
Of course.
Let's continue the assault.
Dead yet? Now you die. I will not falter.
Move herself.
As you say. Very well. You have forced my.
This is the glyph of paralysis. No, the glyph of Guardian on David.
Of course.
David, drink a potion or you're going to die.
Yes. Surely you can do far better than that. Ha!
He's down. Let's go in, my dudes. Alistair, no. Nice. Well, we only got
Yes.
one. Hey, that's illegal. Where are we going to?
Yes. Die, Qwinn!
Let's go.
Now you see true power.
In bold.
This is a waste of time. There is no hope for you now.
Nice, we managed to win. This battle was pretty hard usually, but we managed to cheese it a little bit. Destinations from a ritual. We're going to do the ritual, of course.
More darkspawn.
More dark. Glyph of Guardian.
Close by. You know the drill.
As you say. Very well. Of course.
That's not. David. Recast this on yourself.
I knew we could not lose.
Perfect. There's still some belief or not? No. We already have the flower. Perfect. And just in
Yes.
case. No, we have nothing that we can use. This in Rove. Not the other was. iron, he give grey iron, split mace, 3 defense. Uh, 3 defense and more armor. Yeah, he's going to wear it. And David can keep this. No, that's actually worse. So let's continue. Let's see if we can. Please, here the only loot left is the one here on the hill. The pile of ashes.
Very well. It will be done.
We throw more ice. You do this, please. This boosts the attack bonus.
As you say.
Resisted. We the glyph of paralysis now. Perfect. Glyph of warding.
You wanna die, don't you? Any last words? Die!
We start get out of there.
At your command.
You're going to push Alistar because it does extra damage against people with the fast mana.
Let's have at it!
This on himself. Jory, get out of there.
All right. Let him go! As you say. You are for it.
It's down.
Don't say I didn't warn you! Very well.
But we managed to win it. He's injured, but we don't care. Enchanter footing. 6 defense. Well, magic is better than 6 defense. But we can sell that later. Let's wait so we recover. I believe down here there's nothing. At least nothing that I remember. No, this is in Lutheran, right? In Redcliffe. I see. Got that, Maël'rhin. We haven't done. We left this one. So let's go to battle. Need to go against this guy here.
Done.
Perfect.
As you say. No, I tried to. You will pay for that! You are forced
Down
my
to
hand!
master that paralyzed it.
Turn and run! Be gone!
Now we have to put a David.
This will not end.
Now I want to chip this one here. Joria. Resist, my dude.
So shall it be! Now you die!
And now the boss.
Let's spread some glory! Now you fall! And that too! That went well.
Okay, he's down. The battle down there was more difficult than this one, by far. I believe around here there's nothing, only that dead root. Let's check the loot. We have pretty nice loot, I believe.
Well, well, what have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I am neither. The Green Guardians owns over this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Elves are not frightened little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
Promise that you won't harm us.
Very well. You have stirred my curiosity, so you have my promise.
I'm Maël'rhin. A pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'll be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There's a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I believe you have something we need.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Thank you for returning them.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
We finish the mission. And before we return to Duncan, we're going to sell our stuff. Yeah.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Let me see your other
So long
lads.
as you keep it quiet.
Let's see. We don't need any of those. Maybe the fire arrows. We can keep them. No, here. We're not going to use potions. We don't need these. Neither the wolf pelts, or maybe we need them. We don't need them. And we don't have bottles. Maybe in this normal stuff. Prove it, and we have airballs. Now here where is the enchanter stuff? One magic and resistance to a lot of things. We're going to keep this magic stuff because it's from the one that we get from we graduated. The same as our stuff here. Well, minus tier 1. This is the Ring of Studies, the one from the completion of the Harrowing. And then we have the uniform of mage. Right.
Hello again. Is there something you need?
Yes.
Some supplies, perhaps?
I need some flask.
Let me know what you'd like.
Backpack. How many flasks we have? 5. How much this will be? 4. 8. Perfect. Now, with that, we can go. Where's the backpack? Here. We're going to do it. Perfect. Now we can go here and craft some potions. Perfect and nice.
The Maël'rhin's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you were looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there is an improvement?
A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Maël'rhin are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Alistar level up. Him. Maybe 2 level here, 1 on dexterity. And we are going to choose between strength, dexterity and constitution, I believe. Because this increases the parry chance. Now, threaten, that increases the aggro he does. So he will need that.
What?
What? Perfect. Shelfani, threaten. Perfect. Now, we have completed all the secondary quests. I believe, yeah. Yes, we have all of that done. So we are going to speak to Duncan.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should tell you about Maël'rhin and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
I am ready.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I become too far. I want to see this through.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down. Calm down. There is nothing we can do about it.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
You make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
I am...
Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power, and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Let's go. Let's get on it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten, and that one day we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
That was more painful than the harrowing.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay, and... well, we are going to end here this episode. We managed to become a Grey Warden, we survived the joining, and we are going to see this battle plan and the Battle of Ostagar in the next episode. So thank you for watching, leave a like if you like it, subscribe and do some more, and we'll see us in the next episode. Bye bye.